Previously on Chicken Philosophy.
Co-host. You want me to say there's 4 co-hosts? Yes. All right, so we're all equally hosting this one. Let's go around and introduce ourselves, and then we'll get to the important stuff. I'm Edward, Gwydion, BT. Edward here on Buddhist Books Podcast. You're Edward, but this is Chicken Philosophy.
Oh, sorry. Pymander here.
All right.
Up into the stratosphere, like confidently. And so I thought, in the dream I thought that because there were the three of us together, that's what made the difference. And so in the morning I asked them, and of course they had no memory of the dream. And so I realized it wasn't that there were other people there that gave me the extra ability or confidence. It was that I thought there was.
Wow, the implications of that.
Hey guys.
Oh, what's up, Pymander?
I was looking at the Tipitaka Part 1 from 3 years and 5 months ago.
Wow, yeah. I was wondering why we were in landscape orientation.
A little bit of Proto-Chicken philosophy. And I was thinking it might be fun to, take the introduction part to that episode and trim it down a bit, and play it for the folks here on Chicken Philosophy.
Yeah, cool. If we edit it down,
Cool. So yeah. Hi. They call me Pymander here on Chicken Philosophy, but outside of Chicken Philosophy, I'm Edward. And 3 years and 5 months ago, we started reading these books that are right behind me. And so this will be a bit of a flashback episode. I kind of eventually, went through a process of sort of, it's for me, it's a bit cringe, these early Buddhist Books episodes. But then over the process of time and becoming, revisiting these personas like Gwydion and BT and Edward, as they are today on Chicken Philosophy, I kind of got over the cringe, and I'm willing to be the weirdo that I was 3 years and 5 months ago, or to accept that shadow of myself that was what I looked like 3 years and 5. I don't mean just physically, but that too. I was a bit heavier, but just what I was putting out into the world and how the superego echo was echoing back to me from that little part of the brain above and behind the left ear, But anyway, enough about that. I'll just go ahead and pass it to, he doesn't know that I'm passing it to him, because how could he? I'm going to pass it to my former self now. So this is Edward, also known as Pymander, here on Chicken Philosophy. 3 years and 5 months ago.
Cool. Roll it. Welcome back. This is episode 1 of a new chapter, the 5th chapter of the Buddhist Books Podcast, and episode 50-something, I'm not sure. I've created chapter sections now so that we can have, the recent stuff on the main page, and then if you're interested in looking back at some of the earlier stuff, Lotus Sutra, Dhammapada, the Pali scriptures, so-called, and Jain Sutras, then those chapters are available. So the first things that they wrote down were the rules. Basically, one can imagine that some of the monks, among the several hundred, I think, monks at that time, started doing shady things. And so they started saying, okay, rule number 1, don't claim that you have supernatural powers. Rule number 2. So there was the Tipitaka, also known as the Tripitaka, or the 3 baskets. Tripitaka is Sanskrit, Tipitaka is Pali. Yeah, okay, in the Tipitaka, here you can see my bookshelf, we have the 3 baskets. There is, of course, basket number 1, known as the Vinaya Pitaka, which means basically rules basket. Then there is the Sutta Pitaka, which means doctrine basket, or discourses basket, I believe. And then there's the Abhidhamma Pitaka, which literally means higher doctrine basket. Oh, and by the way, special thanks to the Polytext Society. Nice to think that this is like the beginning of the beginning. This is the oldest words written down, as far as we know, of in English, but it's very close. This is like the closest thing I've read to truth about the Buddha.